Hey guys, my name is Yvette and welcome to my DIY channel, and I hope that you guys are having a great day. So for today's video, I wanted to try out some instant paper mache clay. So I decided to do two really easy projects. I did an arched vase and then like a two-tier round vase. So yeah, let's just get into it. Okay guys, so to make the arched vase, I'm going to use this old granola bar cardboard box to make the body of our vase. So even though I'm using a ruler, I'm really not measuring anything out. I'm just using this to give me straight lines. I started out by making a square, and then I'm going to use a big bowl to help me make the arch. And you can place this as high or as low as you would like your arch to be. And then right here, I'm fixing the connecting points just so that it doesn't look so awkward and so that it looks like a little bit more of an arch. Then I'm just gonna cut this out to see if I like it or not. Okay, so it was a little bit too big for my liking, so I'm taking off about 1/2 inch from each side. And then I'm gonna trim that off. I'm going to fix the arch on one side to make it look better. And then right here, I'm very gently going to fold it in half, and I'm going to cut out the arch on the other side so that they're matching. Then to make the arch on the inside, I just went in 2 inches from the left side, the right side, and the top. And then I sketched in the little arch just like I did before. So yeah guys, just make sure to make 2 of these because we're going to need them to stand up like this. And then I'm going to take another piece of cardboard. This strip is about 1.5 inches, and I'm going to use this to tape everything together. You should end up with something that looks like this. Now I'm going to take a pair of scissors and I'm going to poke a hole on the top of this so that we're able to fit some dried flowers in there. So this is how big I made mine, and you can make yours smaller or bigger if you like. But yeah, now we're ready to cover this up with our paper mache. Okay guys, so for this project, I'm going to be using instant paper mache, and I really wanted to try this out. And this is by Activa. So this comes with 2 packages in there, and I'm just going to dump some into my bowl, and the directions say the only thing that I have to do is add water. It didn't give me like a ratio I should use, so I just kind of like guessed. But yeah, it was really easy to use. Now I'm going to start covering my little arch up with the paper mache, and I do think that I might have used a bit too much water because it was kind of like mushy, not like overly mushy, but it would have been a lot easier to use if it was just a little bit drier. But yeah, I really liked this stuff. And since it was a little bit too wet, I found it easier just to like pat in the paper mache. I don't know why I didn't think of squeezing some water out, but whatever. Here it is fully covered, and now I'm going to let this dry for like a day or 2.
The following Thursday.
It's been about 2 days, and now this is fully dry, so now it's time to paint. I didn't want this to be like fully flat black. I wanted it to have a little bit of dimension, so I'm adding a little bit of white paint to the black just to make it a little bit of a lighter black, like a charcoal, and I'm gonna pat that in everywhere. And then I did that like 2 or 3 times just to get different variations of blacks or like charcoals. And this is what I ended up with, and you guys can see the different shades in there. Okay, so for our second base, I'm going to be using these two little round fish bowls that I got from Dollar Tree. They have two different sizes, and these ones are the smaller ones, and so I'm going to hot glue these on top of each other. And I had extra paper mache left over from the project that we just did, so I'm just going to use the remainder of that to cover this all up. Okay, so now this is fully covered, and now I'm going to let this dry.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Here's our vase dry, and I love the texture that the paper mache gave me, so now I'm just going to paint. Like before, I don't want this just to be a flat brown, so I'm going to use different variations of brown and just pat them all around the vase. And really, there's no way that you can go wrong with this. You can use all types of colors, and as long as they're like in the same tone, it'll look good. So this is what I ended up with, and I absolutely love it, and for some reason it kind of reminds me of like a Cocoa Puff, I guess because of the texture. But yeah, we're done. Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. So I actually really did end up liking that instant paper mache. A little bit goes a long way with that stuff, so if you're thinking about trying it out, you totally should. But anyways, subscribe for more DIYs, and stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!